Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. This video I'm talking about a major penalty update as well as a big update on Max Verstappen's future. So let's start with the penalties. Now around the summertime, teams start to think about taking grid penalties for their drivers if they're running low on power unit components and need to go beyond the allowed allocation. Now Belgium is a good place to take those penalties. I mean, it's a track with long straights and therefore there are plenty of opportunities to overtake. Now Lando Norris is one driver who's taking a 10th place grid penalty for the race, with him taking a new power unit component, and if you want to find out more about that, I'll leave a link to a video I did in the description. And now it's been confirmed that Red Bull's Isaac Hadjar and Aston Martin's Lance Stroll will also both take grid penalties for the Grand Prix in Belgium. Now for Stroll, he'll be taking a 10th place penalty as well from where he qualifies, with him having a new MG UK for the weekend. But in terms of Stroll, this penalty is not going to matter. I mean, Aston Martin looks so slow around the Belgium circuit, especially on the straights. They're so much slower than rivals. So yeah, they're going to be at the back of the grid anyway, but in terms of Hadjar, he's taken a new internal combustion engine, turbocharger and exhaust, meaning his penalty is the most severe of the drivers in Spa, and therefore he's required to start from the back of the grid. Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 55,000 subscribers and your support and lovely comments are incredible and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now going back to Red Bull, and I do feel sorry for Hadjar about taking this severe penalty. I mean, in Belgium, Red Bull are actually looking really competitive in practice. And in terms of Hadjar, he's really been on the pace, so it's a shame he's got to take that major penalty and start from the back of the grid. But at least Red Bull have got Verstappen up there. He won't be taking any penalties at the Belgian Grand Prix, and he's been putting in really competitive lap times as well, even if he hasn't felt too comfortable in the car over practice. Now on the subject of Verstappen, there's been a lot of speculation about his future between the British Grand Prix and the Belgian Grand Prix, with him being linked with a move to McLaren. Now around this time last year, when there was a lot of speculation about Verstappen's future, Verstappen publicly committed to Red Bull. And given all the recent links with McLaren, in my opinion, Belgium would have been a good place for Verstappen to publicly commit to Red Bull as well this year if there was nothing happening. And he was given ample opportunity to do this, with him being asked a straightforward question in the press conference about whether he wants to remain at Red Bull. And Verstappen replied, as quoted by Planet F1, "I don't want to go here and say yes or no and this and that about my future. I've said already many times that if there was something new, I would say it myself, thank you." So Verstappen has not ruled out leaving Red Bull at the end of 2026. And then what's going to add to the speculation even more in Belgium is that apparently Verstappen's camp visited the McLaren hospitality in Belgium, with GP blog saying Verstappen's manager Raymond Vermeulen and father Jos Verstappen were spotted entering the McLaren hospitality in the Spa-Francorchamps paddock. The reason for the visit is currently unknown, and it cannot be determined whether it involved discussions over the future of the four-time champion, who's been heavily linked with the Woking-based team in recent weeks. Still though, a visit like that and Verstappen not ruling out leaving Red Bull, in my opinion, is only going to add to the speculation. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.